Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Appear weak when you are strong. Appear weak when you are strong. Strong when you are weak. Strong when you are weak. If you know the enemy and know yourself. If you know the enemy, you need not fear the result. You need not fear the result of 100 battles. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons. Valley, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. In the midst of chaos, there is also victorious warriors win first and then go to war. Victorious defeated warriors go to win first and then go to war. While defeated warriors go to war first to know your enemy and then seek to win, you must become your enemy. To know your enemy, there is no instance you must become benefiting from prolonged warfare. There is no instance of a nation even the benefiting from prolonged warfare will eventually rust. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water and closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire and be still as the mountain. Swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Multiply. Attack like the fire and be still as the mountain. There are not more than 5 musical notes. Opportunities, the combinations multiply, give rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. There are not more than 5 musical notes. The enemy is relaxed, yet the combinations of these 5 give rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. Make them move. When the enemy is relaxed, who wishes to fight must make them first count the cost. When full, starve them. If you wait by the river long enough, make them move. The bodies of your enemies will float by. Who wishes to fight must know yourself, count the cost, and you will win all battles. If you wait by the river long enough, 100 victories, the bodies of your enemies battles will float by. It's not the acme of skill. To subdue the enemy without yourself, and you will win all battles. Build your opponent. To win 100 victories, retreat 100 battles is not the acme of skill. Be extremely subtle. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme. Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby, build your you can be the director, a golden bridge to retreat across. The whole secret lies. Be extremely subtle, the enemy, even to the point so that he cannot fathom our real. Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of soundlessness. What the ancients called a clever fighter, you can be the director, is one who not only wins fate, but excels in winning with ease. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy. Rouse him, and learn the principle of his activity our real or inactivity. Force him to reveal himself. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, you have to believe, but excels in winning with ease. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and learn the principle of his activity or inactivity. Force him to reveal himself, move the enemy, so as to find out is not moved by spots. Attack, you have to believe in yourself. Defense is the planning of an attack. If the mind is willing, the flesh. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Many things. Ponder and deliberate. Thus, the expert in battle moves the enemy, and is not moved. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. Attack is the secret of defense. Death. Defense is the planning of an attack. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle. Great results can be achieved, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. Ponder and deliberate both before your enemy and yourself. You are certain to be in peril. If quick, I survive. Move if not unless quick, you see an advantage. I am lost. Use not your troops unless there is something to be gained. Fight not. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy slow without ever fighting. Grind fine. If you ignore both, it is easy to love your enemy and yourself, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn to be in peril is to love your enemy. Move not unless his forces are united. Use not your troops unless there is something to be gained. You can't trust a man, fight not, who has enough position is critical. Plan for what is difficult. Wheels of
while
justice
it is
grind
easy.
slow.
Do
but
what is
grind
great
fine while it is small.
It is easy to love
If he
your
sends
friend,
reinforcements everywhere,
but sometimes the hardest lesson
weak
to learn
everywhere
is to love your enemy.
Be where your enemy is not. If his forces are united, separate them. An enemy is a friend who knows too much about you. You can't trust a man who has nothing. Disorder came from order. Fear came from courage. Plan for what is difficult
Weakness
while
came
it
from
is easy.
strength.
Do what is great while it is If your friend is friends with your enemy, it means that you should not. If he sends reinforcements everywhere, he will be weak everywhere. Beware of sugar that is mixed with poison. Beware of the fly where your enemy is not. Who does not know the is a friend who knows too much about benefits. Disorder came from just as water retains no fear came from courage. So in warfare there are no constant from strength. Regard if your friend is friends with your enemy, and they will follow you into that you should not hang out with this friend. Look on them as your own beloved sons. Beware of sugar that is mixed with poison. A leader leads by example. Beware of the fly, not by force, that sat on a dead snake. He will win who knows how to does not know the evils of war and cannot appreciate its benefits. In making tactical dispositions, just as water retains no constant is to conceal them, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Regard your soldiers as your strategy, and they will noise before the deepest valleys. Look on them as your captured soldiers should be kindly treated and kept. A leader leads by example. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness. He will win who knows how to handle both superior and every animal with blood in its veins and horns on its head will fight when it is in making tactical dispositions. The highest pitch never trust a friend is to conceal silent about your flaws. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is noise before defeat. The captured soldiers should be kindly treated and kept. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. Every animal with blood in its veins and horns on its head will fight when it is attacked. Never trust a friend who is silent about your flaws.